Hi, everybody. It's Art with Kathy, week 19. Can you believe it's been 19 weeks? Holy cow. All right, everybody's going to get a black and white piece of paper in their bag. The items I need you to grab out of your supplies are your glue and your watercolor set and the paintbrush I provided for you. Also, in addition to that, I want you to get a cup of water. You can use an old container. And if you can find a tray or a pan of some sort, I'll explain why you need this in a minute. And then you also just need salt, regular salt. All right? So what I did was I began by drawing a butterfly with a pencil first on my black paper. Then I traced it with glue. And the way you're going to want to do that is I want you to squeeze the glue out, but don't touch the tip to the paper. You want to make sure it just, well, here, I'm going to show you. I'm going to do a little flower. See how I'm not touching the paper? I'm just letting it drop to the paper. That makes it work better because we need it nice and thick. All right, so I've got a little flower and a butterfly. The next step, you might want to do this outside because it can get a little messy, and that's why I asked you to get a pan or a tray of some sort to shake salt over it. So what we're doing is we're going to put salt all over the entire page where the glue is. Make sure all the glue is covered with salt. And then after you're done with that, you can shake it over a trash can. I'm going to do it right on my tray here. On my pan. All right, so see, I have salt sticking to that right now. The next stage is to decide what color you want first. Wet your brush really good. I'm going to do green first. And make sure you get a lot of paint on your brush, okay? I want to make sure it's all really soaked in. All right. And make sure you get a lot of water too. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to touch it to the salt. And it'll spread. See? I don't know if you can see that well. For some reason it's not showing, and I just got salt all over my computer. Don't do that. Let me try the blue. It might show up better. But you're going to go ahead and get it really full of paint and water. All right, one more time. So now it's nice and soupy in here in the pan of paint, the blue. All right, and I'm going to touch it to my painting, or my salt. See how it'll spread? Can you guys see that? So you're going to continue to do that. You might have to keep reloading your paintbrush with color. And then each time you change colors, you might want to wash your brush in the water cup that you got, and then use a paper towel and dry off the brush. So eventually it'll be all colored, and then once it dries, it should dry hard. Although I will say that some of that salt will come off a little bit, so you want to make sure after it fully dries, kind of tap it on something outside to shake all the loose salt off, okay? The other project that I put in your bags are these scratching. It's a scratching piece of paper where you scratch it off and there's color underneath. This is actually a bookmark. Everybody gets a string too, so you can tie the string through the hole. And what I used as the tool to scratch off was my paintbrush, the end of my paintbrush. So you're going to need the paintbrush for two of the projects. Do you see how I drew some flowers? Here, I'll do another flower. I just take the end of my paintbrush and you scratch. Okay, scratch like that. You can do whatever you want, whatever design you want. If you want to do your name or anything like that, that works too. All right, that ends this lesson today. And I just want to say hi to Ryan. I saw your sister at the park the other day. And I want to say hi to Jake. I understand Jake's taking these classes too. Take care, you guys. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.